Breaking news tonight, the so-called new Diddy. Yes, two wealthy Florida real estate brothers' trophies are just revealed. Good evening, I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us.
A trio of brothers, luxury real estate agents to the super rich, indicted on federal sex trafficking and battery charges. Claims go back more than a decade.
Claims going back more than a decade, try 2 decades. Now, 40 women that we know of claiming these filthy rich real estate moguls took part in after systematic, and that the allegations go back to when they were in high school. All that money, all that privilege and education has bought them a one-way ticket to hell with a pit stop in the federal penitentiary. Lynn Shaw, help me out here. Founder, executive director, Lynn's Warriors, committed to ending sex attacks on children and women. Lynn Shaw, I'm trying to make the point that the argument will be made by the defense. I already know the facts as presented by the state. Everything that Romani just said. I get it. I've read the indictment, okay? The defense is going to argue at trial, they don't need to rape women. They can get any woman they want. Therefore, this is consensual. That's BS. It's argued in so many cases.
I call them the Alexander Brothers crime family, and I call these dirty ditty complicit wannabes. Listen, the egos are so big. They're out of control. Again, this is the same story we heard with Diddy and others facing charges like this, that so many vulnerable girls and women, I'm going to throw in the girls again. I wish we could get down to, were there any minors involved, but that'll unfold at some point. They want to see and live this lifestyle. Many of these women were approached online, complete strangers, and they said, we'll fly you out, we'll give you hotels, we'll give you parties, we'll give you clothes. And vulnerable people, girls especially, really want to experience this. I'm here to say, if this case can help us educate the general public, because we're hearing about all these, dirty Diddy, we're hearing about Tate brothers, we're hearing about Jeffrey Epstein, we're hearing about now these criminal Alexander brothers. If it could water down eventually, my hope is to everyday cases that are happening that nobody will ever hear those victims or see those victims, so we can educate everybody. When they offer you something like this lifestyle for free, they're going to fly you somewhere, run in the other direction. This is, again, their powers, their money, their egos, their homes, overtaking people's common sense. We have to do better educating the public, girls and women, about all of this.
Isn't it amazing, Lynn Shaw joining us from Lynn's Warriors, how it only takes one person to stand up and be counted, one person to speak out, even though they may be afraid, for the whole house of cards to fall down.
Yeah, but we have to educate everybody that we will give you safety. We will give you guardrails. We will stand next to you. That is what I'm hoping all of these dirty ditties and this Alexander Brothers crime family will bring more public awareness. Again, watering down to, maybe that teen that lives in the Bronx or something like that, that they can come forward. We will take care of them. But I want to point something out. There is so much video evidence here. And I want to go back to what happened with all those videos where they uploaded to porn sites. Was there millions of dollars? Because we do a lot of work with this.
Wait a minute, Lynn Shaw. Hold on. Wait, Lynn. You're exactly right. Lynn Shaw, as many cases that I've investigated, have tried, have pled out to jail time, have covered, it's disgusting. It just makes something in you want to die to hear about them bragging about, quote, running train on the victims, which means multiple on one victim, saying they, quote, wanted to do it again. It never ceases to be heartbreaking that a victim would go through this.
Well, we can't die, Nancy. We have to stand for those that don't have a voice. And I want us to focus on two things here. I want us to focus on, where was Mama Alexander? We're talking about a sex bus when these trio of triplets, dirty ditty triplets, were parked right in front of their multi-million-dollar mansion. I'm telling you, as a mother, I knew when my kids moved a throw pillow on my couch. Where were the parents at this time and throughout all of this? The second thing I want to, and we have to talk about that because people have to start standing up. Where were these parents? They were the talk of the town, we're hearing, in the Miami, Florida area. So we should focus on that. I also want to focus on, you're not going to see their wives in court with them. Those women are taking their kids and running for the hills. One has already filed for divorce. Okay, they're going to turn evidence on them. They're beautiful young women. They have some young children, a newborn baby. They're not sticking around for this. And the third thing I want to get back to, we're not talking enough about, is that oldest brother with his security firm. There is video evidence. Where are all those videos going? I guarantee, I hope we have a forensic accountant coming along, that they have been uploaded, not only to control their victims and to scare them, they have been uploaded to porn sites where these monsters make millions and millions of dollars across the globe. And these are things we should be looking at.